My name is Gilberto. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Livestorm, where Livestorm is a webinar platform for the European mid-market and enterprise. We have about 5,000 customers, and we've been around for the past 8 years, and most of that lifetime has been a customer of Chargebee. So that brings us back in 2017, 2018 something, and we wanted to have a very flexible solution that does pretty much all in one, from the whole reporting for SaaS, but also the subscription management, the invoice management, and also a little bit of accounting as well. So we wanted to have this very broad, flexible solution for SaaS, and we found you in 2017, and we never looked back since. As a CEO, the thing that I use the most every day is the report builder. So it's my own business intelligence around the billing system. And since this is actually Chargebee that does that for me, I know that the data is actually very accurate because it is very close to the source. So I look a lot for retention, so how the cohorts will behave over time, also the progression in ARR of those cohorts. So and I use a lot the filters or the breakdowns in the reports that Chargebee provides, and yeah, that's really that. I really use the report builder to analyze in depth the cohorts that we have. So in a lot of ways, almost every quarter when we do a board meeting, for example, my go-to software is to go to Chargebee, do some exports, do some charts, put them in a presentation, and most of the decision making that happens during the board is actually based on Chargebee data. So we decide on what type of industry, regions, behaviors in the product. We leverage custom fields in Chargebee that we get into the report to actually build decisions on top of that. So yes, definitely narrowing down our go-to-market efforts thanks to the reporting is something super valuable. To give you an idea, we were pretty much the first one in the video conferencing industry to switch pricing from something that is license-based to usage-based, right? And we needed a flexible solution to do that. Chargebee is flexible enough. We managed to switch the entire customer base in less than a year. And actually, the reason why it took so long is not just because of Chargebee, it's because we made a lot of different iterations in testing. And thanks to Chargebee, we were able to do it. And basically, we doubled our average revenue per account, and we tripled our lifetime value because of that change. And we could have not done that without Chargebee. So yes. We have a self-service motion in the product with a lot of SMBs, with a lot of automated process, and the dunning system that exists inside Chargebee for recovering the cash that hasn't been paid on unpaid invoices is actually very valuable, because this is, again, time saved. My finance team doesn't have to reach out proactively to those customers in order to get 100 per month or something like that, and they can spend time on the bigger contracts that are unpaid, the biggest invoice from the enterprise. So the dunning system is actually very useful to automate this whole cash collection process. Yes, typically for the reporting, I'm really autonomous. I don't have to go through it as an analyst. I don't have to do some very tedious export from different sources to check the data. So that's a lot of time saved for sure. Also for my finance team, they have pretty much an all-in-one solution as well. So they can do from accounting, or a little bit of accounting, to monitoring, to sales administration, everything in one place. So a lot of time saved there as well. Yes, and I think also one of the reasons why it was so easy, because the partnership ecosystem of Chargebee is actually very wide, and if there is something that falls short, there is always a partner that will actually compensate for that, on the accounting, for example, or the really tax management, for example. But everything in Chargebee is already really well built in for the internationalization. We were selling abroad actually from the get-go in 2017, so that was initially one of the reasons as well. So yes, definitely. So we've experimented, as I said, the usage base, definitely something that has been very efficient. Also recently we tried experimenting with add-ons. So the goal for us was not to build new products, but to build a subset of features that will be almost as a new product, and we consider them as an add-on. And Chargebee has specific features for that, and we are able to actually sell almost new product, those add-ons, thanks to Chargebee, and it has actually been very beneficial. It's a new stream of revenue for us that we didn't have in the past, and a way to upselling our existing customer base, which is very important nowadays. I think we're pretty much super happy with the solution, and we want to continue working with it. I feel that the product team is using it, my finance team is using it, I'm using it, data team is using it, everyone's using it. So I feel it's becoming more and more of even as a revenue type of workspace where everyone has something to do with it. So I think the more people I can get involved in Chargebee, the more they will be able to act on go-to-market, act on decision-making for the product and that sort of thing. So I think the broader the product can get, the better. The more helpful it can become for predict behaviors, because it has now 7 years of patents for us, so it can actually help us detecting patterns, and that's something that will be extremely valuable for us.